Hello, hello. Welcome to Transformational Tuesday. I'm Psychic Medium Samantha Fe. I'm so thrilled to be here with you again. We made it through another week. Oh my goodness. And I don't know about you, but in my world, this week has been a doozy. Holy moly. But I'm here, you're here, we're here. We're doing a great job. I like to tell myself all the time, doing fabulous, doing fabulous. How are you doing? You doing fabulous? Welcome, Miss Erin. Thank you for being here. Russ, holy moly, it's been like 20 years. How are ya? So good to see you. Maybe not 20. Hasn't been that long. Miss Kayla, welcome, welcome. So, I am switching it up on you guys just a little bit here. We've got the Earth Magic Oracle decks. A little bit different here. Something that feels a little bit more grounded. I don't know about you, but I'm craving just some grounding energy, some real just in tune with yourself, in tune with the earth, in tune with your way of being, how it is that you are here, how it is that you are showing up in the world. Let's go ahead and just simply connect in that way. Hello, Miss Leslie. So glad you're here. Kat, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just start with the prayer and dive right in. So, as we call in divine truth and love into this sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer, replayer, and myself. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. All right, Laura, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and ask this Earth Magic deck. You know, I'm going to run some Palo Santo through this deck. I haven't used it. I don't know that I've ever used it for Transformational Tuesday, maybe once or twice. So I'm going to go ahead and just use some Palo Santo and clear it out. You could use sage to do this. There's all sorts of different ways that you can use to clear and cleanse your decks, clear and cleanse your crystals. This is a little bit more of a different vibe for Transformational Tuesday, but I've got some Palo Santo here. Just kind of get the smoke around them, smoke around the deck. What this does is it clears and cleanses any energy that has previously been on the deck. I'm also kind of doing it to do my own little space clearing here. Just like I said, there's been a lot of energies moving and grooving. I don't know about you, but we can say that it's retrograde or what be it, but this week has been a bit of a doozy for me. I can feel myself growing, and oftentimes those growing symptoms come just with a slight amount of turbulence. You know what I mean? Emotional turbulence. Are you tired? That's the biggest complaint I'm getting from my clients right now. It's like tired, tired, tired. So be aware when you need to rest, let yourself rest and know that everything it is that you are working for, everything it is that you are working towards is going to happen for you that card looked like it wanted to come out, but it didn't. All right, everything is coming for you in perfect alignment for your own divine self, perfect alignment for who it is that you are going to be connecting with. These last two just didn't feel right. So I'm going to reshuffle, restart. All right, setting the prayer. There we go. Setting, and boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Feeling more confident about that. So as you just saw, if it is that you are working with yourself for you, or even if you're working with somebody else, let's say you're doing an oracle card reading for someone else, and the card just doesn't quite feel right, tune into that. Let yourself redo. If anything it is that you're doing doesn't quite feel right, back up. It's okay. Redo. Redo is a perfectly acceptable thing to do when you are moving forward and you're making progress. Just heads up. A little reminder for all of us from the cards here today. Ooh, so we have the summer solstice radiance. I love that this is coming up right before the winter solstice. So let's go ahead and tune into what this is looking like. All right, so I am getting that during the light, during the daytime, for you, your thoughts are amplified. Your actions are amplified. It may seem like the days are getting shorter and things are feeling less and less productive. But what I'm receiving here in the message for you is that what it is that you're doing is actually having a much greater impact than what it is that you can see at this moment. So keep on keeping on with what it is that you're doing, and to continue to stay focused on your meditation practice. Even if you're only doing 10 minutes a day, and I'm not talking meditation like walking meditation or how rude, somebody's calling me during Transformational Tuesday. But okay, so what it is that your thoughts, your feelings, your actions are all being amplified and magnified during this time. So the summer solstice, obviously, this is when days get longer and longer and longer, right? But right now we're getting into the shortest time of the year, of course, if you're on the northern hemisphere. So we're getting into that period where the days are becoming shorter, and it just feels like less is happening, right? Because it gets dark outside. We don't want to do as much. It's a little bit easier to lounge, maybe catch up on your movies, catch up on your shows. What I'm getting here is that that's okay. And just know that when the sun is shining, when the sun is out, you are radiating. So be aware and pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your actions. This is a master year. So with numerology, for those of you that follow numerology, we are in an 11 year. That means this is a master year. And when we have 11 days or master days, it's same deal. It's almost like there's a magnifying glass being put on this. So if you look back at over the course of this year, and we only have a couple Transformational Tuesdays left. Can you believe that, of 2018? But if you look back at this year, how many of you have had smooth sailing the entire time? There should be crickets. Any crickets? This year has been, oh my gosh, turn you upside down, ring you out, make sure you know what the bleep you're talking about, and stop trying to make shit up. Like, that's what this year is about. This year is about finding your passion. It is about discovering your truth. It is about finding the essence and the value of what it is that you are creating for yourself that makes your heart sing and illuminate and radiate. That's the point here. That's the point. So the summer solstice card, this radiance, is about you stepping into the final illumination of this year. Don't just wait for January to come around, people. Make December count. All right, let's go to the next card. Eagle. We have the communion here. I love this. I love that this card is coming up right now. Eagle has been so important lately. I was having a conversation with one of my team members the other day, and an eagle literally flew by the windows that I have here in my loft. All one side of my entire space is all windows, and it flew right across the whole space. I live in downtown LA, right? So the eagle showing up, this is leadership. This is communion. This is gathering of tribe. This is gathering of your thoughts. This is gathering of your actions. This is being aware and taking note and being very conscious and present with what it is that you are bringing forward into the next chapter. What is it that you need to leave behind in 2018? What are the patterns? You know how we get all jazzed up about New Year's resolutions, right? Well, let's get really jazzed up about sloughing away the old stuff. What is it that you're leaving behind, instead of just going forward and being like, I'm going to hit the gym every day, which lasts like maybe 2 days if you're lucky. Like, being clear with what are the behavior patterns that you want to leave in 2018 and start now. Because if you start sloughing that away now, by the time you get to your New Year's resolution, by the time you get to the first of the year, you already have an actual beautiful on-ramp to get you into the cycles and the routine that it is that you want, that's going to help you step into your best life, whatever way that looks to you. Whatever way that looks. If you're like, I want to sleep until noon every day and write music till 3 a.m., do that. There are some people that are night owls. So for some people, success doesn't mean waking up at the butt crack of dawn and getting everything accomplished before the world wakes up, right? So it's about finding what it is that's right for you. And maybe even the pattern is of the leadership of your own communion, the leadership of your own cycles, the leadership of your own truth is about how are you leading yourself? Are you leading yourself and then shaming yourself for your actions? Or are you leading yourself and you're proud about the way every single day went? If it isn't, I'd either say drop the shame or change the behavior. It doesn't really matter which one you do. It really doesn't. It's either drop the shame or change the behavior. So, Eagle, leading yourself into the next year with a beautiful, beautiful turn of events, a beautiful new happening for you. All right, and the last card we have here, the full moon of completion. Beautiful. I love that we are talking about completion. We are talking about the ending of the cycle. Speaking of, I think Mercury goes direct sometime this week. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday. Be aware of emotions rising a little bit high as we reach the completion of this. This is the final completion of retrograde for this year, for this cycle. So it really is kind of that finishing out with a bang. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it or tuning in, but emotions are heightened. Energy is heightened. Like I said, we're under a magnifying glass. Like everything is being brought to the surface and made way, way, way more clear. So if you are not living with your eyes open, your eye open, your heart open, you're missing things. You're missing things that are coming for, true, and to you that is really important for you to settle down. The moon, one time I was sitting in Nevada City, there was a full moon and it was like, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning, and the moon was still out. It was gorgeous. And so I sat and I just sat and chatted with Mama Luna, is how I refer to her. And she told me, Samantha, you don't need to do anything. Everything is going to magnetize to you. It's important that you settle. And so I'm sharing that message with you right now, that this final piece, this final chapter of 2011 isn't so much about go, 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 go. It is about completion. Obviously, it's going to take some action. But where you will find your progress being made is in the stillness. It's in the stillness of yourself. It's in the stillness of your soul. It's in the stillness of your heart. It's you giving yourself that time, that space to just simply breathe and to be with you so that you can align. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bringing yourself into that center of your own gravitational pull, the center of your own solar system within yourself. And allow yourself to be in that reign of relaxation, the peace, the bliss. Your peace, your bliss, when you give yourself time to relax and you give yourself time to settle, that's when things can come to you. It really is, letting yourself just be. Right? It's almost like anyone ever get lost in the grocery store away from their parents, or anyone lost a child in the grocery store away from themselves? It's a scary little situation, right? For everyone involved. But the best thing that child can do, right, is to just sit and to just be in that one place. Well, envision yourself as that child. Your guides, your higher power, your highest self, however you see the energy that is leading and contributing into your life, is doing what it can to bring you all of the goodness that you've been asking for. And so when you're running around the world and with like a chicken with your head cut off and everything's just like going everywhere and you feel like you're going haywire, nothing comes to you, because then it's just a rat race. Everything's going crazy. So for you to just settle, for you to sit in just one place and allow what's meant for you to come to you, that's the peace here. The P-I-E-C-E and the P-E-A-C-E. You like that? So that peace is going to settle yourself into the next step. You're going to know exactly what's working for you in this year and exactly what isn't. Where is it that you can tighten your ship, and where is it that you can throw things overboard? Let it go. You don't need to be carrying a bunch of weight with you into the next year. So take this time through December to finish strong. Finish strong. Finish so strong and start setting your routine and your patterns for the new year so that when you get to the new year, you actually are in a state where you can just ease into that new cycle, that new routine that's going to create the structure around the flow that you are stepping into. That is the key here. Absolutely. So be sure to like, to comment, share this with a friend who is going to get a peace of mind from this. Anyone that you know who could use a little nudge for the end of the year, anyone that you just know loves this kind of stuff, bring them into our circle, bring them into our tribe. It has been my absolute joy and pleasure to bring this Transformational Tuesday to you. And like I said, rebrand is coming up. New site is coming up. Completely restructuring my whole biz, everything it is that I have available to you, and creating everything under a single academy. So I am so thrilled. Me and my team have been working I don't want to say so hard, because it really hasn't been so hard. We've just been taking those one step at a time to make sure that it's happening fluidly and for you at exactly the right time. So please know that there are some new, exciting, adventurous opportunities coming for and to you, building our tribe, building our family. I know that for you, if you're out there trying to save the world, it gets lonely. It gets lonely trying to save the world alone. So we're creating a band of real-life action star superheroes. Maybe not the action stars part, but a band of real-life, a tribe, a family, a community of real-life superheroes that are out there doing our best to bring insight, bring love, bring family, bring community, bring joy, and to start help disrupting the chaos in the world so that we can create more flow with our entire collective unconscious. Because we are all connected. Whether you want to say it's through the air that we breathe or the ground that's under our feet, technically right now, you and I are connected. You can even look at it by matter, right? I'm connected to the building that I'm in. The building's connected to the ground. You're connected to the ground that may be connected to the building that you're in. I know, it's mind-blowing stuff. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm really looking forward to bringing you the final Transformational Tuesdays of 2018 and doing what I can to support you in living into your best life. So let me know, again, if you're interested in the Grow Your Soul-Centered Business. Things are changing around in that way, but if you're just like dying to know what it is, let me know. We'll get in touch with you and give you all the details and fill you in. So with that, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Remember, we are in this together. So I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Ciao, ciao.